That is a huge increase for one-time work that you do that continues to perform for your business time and time again. I want to recommend is focusing on how you use related items to show customers all relevant offers and options, instead of just limiting them to those that they encountered. Think about how a shopper arrives at your store. They possibly searched for your product online and came across your organic ranking or a paid ad. Maybe they saw sponsored content on social media, or perhaps an influencer recommended your product. Whatever it was, they arrived at your product page. They don't necessarily know your brand or your entire product offering. So you want to make sure from that moment on that they understand A, everything that you have to offer, and B, what else they could or should buy in addition to the product that they're looking at. We see that Wix stores who display related items on their product pages get an average of 43% more sales transactions. So let's see what this looks like in action. Here we're looking at an online store called Ruby Love. Ruby Love sell periods, swimwear, and underwear, and this is the product page for their swim bottoms. And you can see that Ruby Love very smartly are using related items for an upsell. They're showing similar products to the one that the customer is looking at that are superior or selling for a better price or are most popular with other customers. So that's a great way to make sure the customers are aware of the entire product offering and are choosing the one that's best for them, that provides them the most value. Another great way of doing an upsell is by creating bundles. And you can see an example of that here from Ruby Love as well. So they've taken some of the most popular swimwear items that customers usually purchase together, and they've bundled them for a better price. Next up, think about how you're communicating shipping fees to customers. You want to make sure that you're not surprising customers with any unexpected fees, certainly not shipping fees, because finding out about that very late in the purchase process can cause a customer to abandon their purchase. So make sure that customers can easily find all this information before they get to checkout. It's not to say that you necessarily have to cover the cost of shipping, but make sure you communicate them well. On average, we see that Wix stores who use shipping label services get 113% higher revenues. So here's another example from Ruby Love. This is my cart. I've added some products. And now I'm checking how I'm going to select shipping for them. So you can see that Ruby Love have made it very easy for the customer to see all options available for shipping as well as all related costs. And finally, when we're thinking about customer conversion, you want to remember to recover abandoned carts. Simply set up automations that will re-engage shoppers and encourage them to follow up on those purchases. We see that Wix stores with active abandoned cart recovery automations increase sales by up to 29%. That is a huge increase for one-time work that you do that continues to perform for your business time and time again. Here's a very straightforward, basic example of an abandoned cart recovery email. So you simply say to the customer, we noticed that you left something in your cart. Would you like to resume your order? Of course, you can get way more creative with this. You can think about layering on additional promotions or offers, discounts, coupons. Think about how you encourage customers to follow through on that purchase.